My name is Mala. Ni abinci ne ina so. Gwamna.
How are you?
Fine, ma. I'm looking for
She's laughing.
10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes.
Every person you see here is as a result of the insurgency that has ravaged the Northeast. This is an informal settlement. They settle according to their needs. But in the formal settlement, the tents are constructed by government and other organizations that are providing support there. So it is a construction for a community tent. Here it is a family tent. People provide for themselves according to the family need. So this is the situation in this informal settlement.
Here we are just going an extra mile to make sure that every single person on the camp gets something to eat. There are 315 households, and they've rationed the corn that we've brought to make sure that there are no issues with the distribution process. The church was able to contribute 3.2 million naira, and during this time we've been able to use that money to buy the food that's being distributed at the moment, to do the borehole, which they're also grateful for.
Sun buga muna borehole, sun ba mu abinci, masara, sun ba mu indomie.
One person, one group, one organization can never bring enough food to feed everybody the way their stomach needs to be fed. But where we come from, in our book, Jesus one time, there was not enough food. What he did, he believed, he gave thanks, he broke the food, started sharing the food. And somehow the food now went around and was with enough. So today our prayer is that we will just thank God for the food, and as we share the food, that somehow everybody will get and it will be enough.
My heart goes for the GLA and this support group. It is not even the materials that touches my heart, but you coming into this our environment. Some they will not even dare to come because of fear and so on, but we seeing you, it's a comfort.
Yaron ya yi rashin lafiya sosai, shi ya kai kwana 6 yau, yana damunsa kaɗan yau kuma sai muka kai jikin ya zo ya yi serious, shine ya yi dogon suma, mun ce ko babu ne shi akan haka. Yanzu na bar shi a wajen doctor asibiti.
what killed the baby exactly is the malaria. That is written about 3 pluses on that baby with a low PCV. That the packed cell volume is very low, about 11%, which you cannot, if for a packed cell volume, that is for the PCV to drop up to that level, which means the patient has been sick for more than maybe 3 to 4 days with malaria. There is what we call settlement priority. The settlement priority, there are various priorities that we're giving to the community like this. For example, malaria. We have severe cases of malaria. Now, if you're going to check our OPD register in the consultation, you find out that if you're going to consult like 35 patients, you're going to find out that 20, they are the cases of malaria. So some of the drugs that we may need here is most of the anti-malaria drugs, and then the mosquito nets.
To yanda za a taimaka ma yara wannan an ba dai yanzu zaman wani bamu da komai an ba dai taimakon Allah taimakon ko yan kungiya za su taimake mu ba mu sani ba.
Accommodation is a problem, and food to eat is a problem. Clothing to wear a problem.
A lot of structures has been put in place, a lot of effort, but as I said, government cannot do it alone. So even as they are returning back to their homes, the government will require the support of organizations, individuals, churches, mosques, and so on and so forth to provide them with the necessary tools that they may need, including the materials for the reconstruction, so that when they get back home, the resilience will be built within the shortest possible time.
God has a plan for this thing that happened, and for every hope to be is let them go back and let them train. I just take this one as a training ground, because it brings them closer to their God, to know that God has the purpose of doing everything.
Matthew 25, 34 to 40. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me into your home. I was naked, and you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you cared for me. I was in prison, and you visited me." Then these righteous ones will reply, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink, or a stranger and show you hospitality, or naked and give you clothing? When did we ever see you sick or in prison and visit you?" And the king will say, "I tell you the truth, when you did it to one of the least of these my brothers and sisters, you were doing it to me."